Welcome to Breakout EDU. Kinder Conundrum. The story. It's Friday and you walk into your science classroom and suddenly are swirled and twirled round and round until you find yourself back in your very first classroom on that very first school chair you ever sat on. Clearly you're in the wrong class. The teacher in the front isn't even your science teacher, but the kindergarten teacher you had. As excited as you are to be back in the land of Play-Doh and crayons, you quickly realize that something is terribly wrong. Time isn't moving forward, and if you don't figure out quickly how to get yourself out of the flashback, you will be repeating that same hour of kindergarten over and over and over again. You just want it to be the weekend. Please. For this, you're going to have 5 locks, but 4 of them you're going to have to set up. The 3-digit lock set to 812, your 4-digit lock set to 1465, your directional multi-lock set to down, 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 right, down, and your ABC multi-lock set to ask, question mark. The 3-digit lock. To solve this lock, students will have to put together the puzzle pieces that will reveal this riddle. So teachers, you're going to have to cut out those puzzle pieces and you can lay them around your classroom. From there, the students will go find the periodic table and to conclude that the atomic numbers of oxygen and magnesium are 8 and 12, making the code 812. For the 4-digit lock, students will read through this information about background research. They will notice several spelling errors. The letters that should be used to spell the word correctly spell out the numbers 1, 4, 6, and 5. For example, for this first one, after asking a question is spelt incorrectly, and instead of Z there should be an O. O is the first letter to the number 1. To solve the directional multi-lock, students will have to match up the cutout slips in order of the scientific method. So you're going to have this poster hanging up somewhere in your classroom, and you'll be cutting out these pieces and placing them in the smaller EDU box. It's your choice whether you would like to put the arrows written in invisible ink on 5 of the slips, or you can just simply write out the arrows. To solve the ABC multi-lock, students will see a line of various quotes. Each quote is about asking questions, and they will have to figure out that the answer is ask question mark. To solve the key lock, the secret message can be revealed by using the first letter of each picture shown. For example, this is a turtle. Turtle starts with the letter T. And you can put this little hint up by the secret message. Learning letter sounds are an important part of being in kindergarten. The best way to learn a word is to pay attention to the sound that the first letter makes. The key will be hidden near, around, or behind the scientific method poster. These are the printouts for most of the most of the locks. There are other extra ones, but these are just the main ones that you'll see. The other things that you're going to need are the UV pen, the UV flashlight, reflection cards, hint cards, hasp block, as well as the small box and the BreakoutEDU box. Good luck!